Hey everybody, Picky Old Gamer here. And I'm going to try to see if I can record as I drive. Sorry it shakes a little bit. That's all I got is this mount here. It's hands-free so I won't get in trouble. So, fanboys, Xbox fanboys, you can finally shut the hell up. The PlayStation 5 was showing off. The full teardown was shown, and you know what? I think the Xbox Series X teardown was great. I think the PS5 teardown is great. I respect the Series X, how well it looks inside. I don't like the design. I don't like it. But I respect it because of the cooling. And now we see this huge fucking PS5 pulled apart, and it's ridiculous. Few notes. The biggest, and one of the biggest things is, yes, they have confirmed that those side panels are easily removable, and they even say by the users, by you and me, the gamers, wherever I get mine. I could take that son of a bitch off, and if I was an artist, I could paint. I could paint the damn thing. I could take oil paints on it. I could go get spray paint. For all you people saying I got to have a PlayStation 5, go get you some spray paint from a store, pop those two sides off and spray it. Nothing's going to stop you from doing it. I think that's really neat. We're going to see a lot of really cool designs, and places are going to make money off that. They're going to make money off of it, and it's kind of cool. The other things that I thought was really neat, I don't like the stand. I will call Sony out and say I think the stand is a horrible design for horizontal. I don't mind the stand for vertical, and it's really neat. It latches in there and it's a screw, and it's a nice place to click your screw in. There's a little plastic cover to cover up the screw hole, and then you turn it to don't lose that, but then you snap it sideways. And I don't like that all you're doing is kind of snapping it in. I don't like that, but hey, I'm not a fanboy for Microsoft. I'm telling you, I'm calling out things that I see I don't like on Sony's side. Now, the internals are crazy. It's a very large 120-something millimeter fan. I watched it once. It's double-sided. The air is pulled in on both sides of that V. That's not the vent. That's where it sucks all the air in, and the entire back of the PlayStation 5 is vent. So I looked at my entertainment center. I'm getting this bad boy next year. It's just, it's a decent little entertainment center we put together. It's got that particle board stuff you nail into the back of them, right? Yeah, I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to cut that all out back there, not just the hole for the cables, to where that son of a bitch can shoot every bit of air in the back. And if you have an entertainment center that allows you to do that, you might want to mod that. You might want to mod the place and think about where your Series X is, because all the heat comes out the top, or should we say the side. And then the third thing that was very impressive, and why this thing is so big, is the heat sink is fucking ungodly. And these are Japanese YouTubers are saying this. Hey, this thing's whisper quiet. It should be, for the size this motherfucker is, and the huge double-sided fan and that heat sink. Good job. I am not going along with the heat problems I've heard of the Series X until somebody can tell me that. And if there is, Microsoft, you need to fix that. But I'm really not. There were so many bullshit rumors about the PlayStation 5, and there's so many bullshit rumors about the Series X. The Series X looks like a good design that has that vortex of air that allows it to cool. If it is overheating, to be honest, I'd be really surprised. Really surprised. Deep down, I think this entire teardown was nice. It's late. Sony's being some dicks. They're making us wait and wait and wait and wait. But it is what it is. I didn't like it. I don't have to like everything Sony does. I don't like everything Nintendo does or Microsoft. People think my last video talked about Bethesda and stuff while I was driving, and I've got so many downvotes and hundreds of views. People call me out just, well, I'm not a fanboy. The design of the PS5 is neat. It's a little asymmetrical. I think they could have done something that been less weird looking in some cases and not need that stupid stand when it lays down. But hey, I'm calling Sony on what I think is not the best thing. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a great teardown. We saw the NVMe 2 slot, so you're going to have to pop one of the sides off, take a little plate off, and pop your expandable SSD when the approved ones come out. Put that plate back on, pop your side panel back on, and then boot up your PS5. That's fine. We all knew that was there because if you listen to Mark Cerny's talk, he said there's a little port in there. You know. And then, of course, the SSD was soldered in. We know that. It's just like Microsoft's. They're going to solder that stuff. They're just like Macs. To be honest, they're all soldered in. They don't want the internal one is fast. I did see a couple of things. There was a USB-C on the front that was 10 gigabits. A full-size USB-A, which was not. But there's two full-size USB-As on the back at 10 gigabits. So you could be able to put some external SSD drives and move all your, say, non-PlayStation 5 stuff, set that to the side, get you one that's, you know, if you're, you know, you have blown your budget on that PlayStation 5, it'd be probably good to get a terabyte or a few hundred gigs of a USB style hard drive that can push those speeds, which we'll get those coming up when IGN and places get that. They'll tell you what the best hard drives to plug in externally. I'm going to dump every bit of my PS4 stuff on them. I probably won't need more than 500 gigs. Then again, I'll probably get me a terabyte and put it in there and go with that, you know. Just say, here's all that stuff, and only use that SSD internally for the PS5 games. And swap them over at 10 gigabits per second. That USB ports, you probably can shuffle your stuff pretty quick. You may not even want to put in an internal SSD. So, you know, great stuff. I think it was really cool teardown. It was all Japanese audio, but of course it was fully subtitled. So as a dumbass myself, I went like a minute or so into it. I went, wait a minute, what about the subtitles? And there they were, nice and neat, easy to see, because a few things popped up on screen that you could easily, you know, you knew what the gentleman said. Well, you know, it's really cool. I think the PS5, other than that stand needing for, you know, the laying down part, which I don't like, is a good design. It's not great, and I'm not going to say it's great. I don't think it's fan-fucking-tastic. I don't think it's great to where it's kind of like that weird V at the top, but then again, I respect it. I respect the Xbox Series X design simply because they're trying to cool these big fucking monsters of technology. I mean, they're nuts what they're putting in these things. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I appreciate everybody watching. Please hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. I've not been making as many videos because there's not a lot to talk about. I really want to say. I mean, I'm hoping to see a little bit more about the PlayStation 5 UI. We're coming up on the launch of these consoles. It's getting close. It's going to be fun. I hope to make more videos, and I'm going to try to make some other videos this week. I've been off since this last weekend. I got, well, including today, 5 more days off. I need to make some more videos, but I have been actually doing stuff around the house and keeping things up, so I haven't been making as many. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I do appreciate everybody watching. All right, everybody. Big Kill Gamer, out.